Did 3I Atlas just explode, or is it moving with purpose? Astronomers are baffled as this interstellar object shows impossible bursts of acceleration, massive jets shooting in both directions, and now a course pointing straight toward a star system where an entire solar system mysteriously vanished centuries ago. Accident or mission? Let's dive right in. For weeks now, astronomers have been on edge. 3I Atlas, the interstellar wanderer that entered our solar system just months ago, is breaking every rule we thought we understood about cosmic objects. What began as a quiet curiosity has turned into a spectacle no one can quite explain, a celestial anomaly that seems alive. At first, it looked like a comet, bright, icy, predictable. But then, something happened. Its path shifted, not slightly but dramatically, as if an invisible hand nudged it off course. Scientists called it non-gravitational acceleration, a term that tries to sound calm for something deeply unsettling. Atlas is moving in ways gravity alone cannot explain. Now, comets can do strange things. When the sun heats them up, buried ice turns to gas, and jets of vapor burst from their surface. But what we're seeing from 3I Atlas isn't natural venting. It's forceful propulsion. Astronomers have recorded hundreds, even thousands of times more acceleration than any known comet has ever produced. That's not random nature. That's control. As images rolled in, the mystery deepened. Powerful jets of gas were firing in opposite directions, some pointing toward the sun, others away from it. Their symmetry was uncanny. One jet stretched over 2.8 million kilometers, an immense column of energy longer than 20 Earths lined up in space. It's as if Atlas isn't simply reacting to solar heat, but steering, adjusting itself through space with precision bursts, just like our spacecrafts do when they correct course. So, what kind of object behaves this way? A dying comet flailing apart, or something operating by design? Even veteran scientists admit the data doesn't fit. In July 2025, the Hubble Space Telescope captured 3I Atlas once more. Despite weeks of violent activity, it remained strangely intact. Its nucleus glowing bright, its core sharply defined. That doesn't happen when comets explode. When they break apart, they scatter into clouds of dust and debris. But 3I Atlas didn't scatter. It stabilized. And that's when Avi Loeb, the Harvard astrophysicist known for his controversial take on the first interstellar object, Oumuamua, weighed in again. His new paper argues that the object's jets might be more than frozen gas. They could be thrusters. The math supports him. Natural outgassing couldn't possibly overpower the solar wind, which blows at 400 kilometers per second. But engineered propulsion could. Chemical rockets reach 5 kilometers per second. Ion engines, the ones we use in deep space probes, can hit 50. If someone, or something, built Atlas, they've mastered technology thousands of years beyond us. And yet, the biggest shock wasn't how it moved, but where it was going. After slingshotting around the sun, 3I Atlas changed direction again, and this time it's on a trajectory leading straight toward one of the strangest stars in the Milky Way, TYC 8241-2652-1. 2 decades ago, this star system was a bright nursery of creation, surrounded by a swirling protoplanetary disk of dust and gas where new worlds were forming. Then, almost overnight, it was gone. Not reduced, not dimmed, vanished. Billions of tons of planetary material simply disappeared within a few short years. No nova, no collision, no passing star to strip it away. It was as if someone harvested it. Astronomers were stunned. Theories came and went: magnetic storms, rogue planets, gravitational anomalies, but none fit the data. Nothing in known physics can erase a solar system that fast. And now, improbably, 3I Atlas is heading directly toward that same patch of sky. Coincidence? The odds say no. Out of billions of possible trajectories, Atlas just happens to be on a path that will, in cosmic terms, reconnect with the very system where that mass disappearance occurred centuries ago. Statistically, that's less likely than flipping a coin and getting heads a million times in a row. Which leaves us with two possibilities, and neither is comforting. Either 3I Atlas is a natural phenomenon acting out a pattern we don't yet comprehend, or it's a construct, a machine. Maybe it was created during that ancient event, part of whatever force consumed that lost solar system. Maybe it's one of many, sent out like seeds across the galaxy, traveling for millennia, observing, reporting, or rebuilding. Still, skepticism has its place. Scientists remind us that alignments can be deceptive. Space is vast, and objects move relative to one another. But even those voices sound less certain with each new image. The behavior of 3I Atlas doesn't just bend models, it shatters them. What natural comet emits jets that resist the solar wind's pressure for millions of kilometers? What chunk of ice remains intact after losing billions of tons of material? And why, after all of it, does its trajectory lead to the single most inexplicable star system we've ever recorded? Even if it's coincidence, it's a very deliberate-looking one. As the days pass, the data grows more haunting. Spectral analysis shows the composition of its jets is unlike typical comet vapor. Instead of primarily water and carbon dioxide, the ratios hint at exotic compounds, metallic traces, unusual ionization levels, things we usually associate with high-energy propulsion. If true, 3I Atlas might not be just traveling through space. It's working its way across it. Some astrophysicists have begun calling it the silent probe, a term that feels both poetic and chilling. And yet, if this is artificial, what is its purpose? Is it heading home, back to the remnants of its makers? Or could that vanished solar system have been dismantled intentionally? And Atlas is simply continuing that mission, one system at a time. The truth, for now, lies in numbers and in patience. New observations from observatories in Chile, Hawaii, and Spain are being compiled, trying to capture every flicker of light as Atlas recedes from our sun. Its brightness fluctuates in pulses, rhythmic, patterned, almost like a signal. Coincidence again? Maybe, but in science, patterns are where discovery begins. Even the most grounded researchers now admit this object is different. Some call it the Rosetta Stone of interstellar engineering, the first glimpse of something built beyond Earth, hiding behind the mask of a comet. If that's true, then humanity is standing at the edge of a revelation, the kind that doesn't just change astronomy, but rewrites our place in the universe. Whether 3I Atlas is a relic of physics we don't yet understand, or evidence of technology we never imagined, one fact is undeniable. It's doing something, and it's doing it with intent. Each new frame, each updated trajectory, feels less like chaos and more like choreography. Maybe, centuries ago, a civilization consumed a solar system to create a fleet of explorers, each one carrying fragments of its maker's code, its mission, its memory. Maybe Atlas is one of them, and it has finally come within sight of home. Or maybe it's still searching, and that search, for truth, for meaning, for origin, now includes us. So, as 3I Atlas glides silently toward the edge of our skies, one question lingers louder than ever. Are we witnessing a dying comet's final breath, or the first visible act of an intelligence beyond our reach? Whether 3I Atlas is a natural comet or an engineered visitor, one thing is certain. It's rewriting what we know about the universe. Every new image, every new reading brings us closer to understanding a mystery that could redefine humanity's place among the stars. If you found this report valuable, show your support. Like this video, leave a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe to Galactic Breaking News. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss the next major cosmic update. Together, we'll keep uncovering the truth, one discovery at a time. On October 24, 2025, astronomers caught what seemed impossible. A radio signal from 3I/ATLAS, the third interstellar object ever found. Within that faint transmission were two chemical fingerprints of water, not from Earth but from another star. Was this the first real proof of interstellar chemistry, or a cosmic coincidence? A discovery this precise could change how we search for life itself. Let's dive right in. The signal came at 4:10 a.m. local time, a single alert tone echoing through a half-lit control room in South Africa. No one spoke at first. The screen showed a faint double notch, two razor-thin dips in an ocean of noise. For a moment it looked like another false trigger, one of countless ghosts that had haunted the telescope over the past year. But this time something felt different. The lines were too perfect, too narrow, too steady. On the console, the system's AI scored the detection at 98.7% confidence. Not just a random spike, but a genuine astrophysical source. Frequency: 1,665 and 1,667 megahertz. Separation: identical to hydroxyl absorption lines, the unmistakable chemical fingerprint of water. And the Doppler shift: exactly minus 5.6 kilometers per second, a perfect match for the predicted motion of a visitor known as 3I/ATLAS, an interstellar comet cutting across the inner solar system. For the team, it was a mix of adrenaline and fear. Just a month earlier, they had lived through a humiliating false alarm. A burst of solar noise had fooled their old filters, triggering a flood of excitement, only to collapse under scrutiny. That memory was still raw. So when the new machine learning system flagged 3I/ATLAS, no one celebrated. Not yet. They verified, cross-checked, and then did it all again. Within 15 minutes, two independent teams confirmed it. Same frequencies, same width, same velocity offset. No satellite echoes, no solar interference. Every test came back clean. The radio silence of space had whispered just once, and humanity had caught it. The world didn't know it yet, but this was history's first confirmed radio chemistry from an interstellar object, a chemical fingerprint drifting through the void between stars. The discovery wasn't luck, it was timing and discipline. The Meerkat array had activated a brand new detection algorithm just minutes before scanning 3I/ATLAS. Designed to filter out Earth's noisy chatter and focus on comet-like signals, it was a bet that finally paid off. But what it found was not just noise. It was the voice of a comet breathing,